Hello everyone, my name is Ayomide Emmanuel Agbola. Welcome to my SQL learning documentary. Today we are talking about union. In continuation of our joins, in the last video I talked about the full outer join. So today we'll be talking about union. And union means to combine the result of two separate select statements into one list without repetition. For instance, you want to have, we have two different lists. We have a list for class, we have a list for examination. So we have the name of the student on the class list and also the names of the student on the examination list. When you are using the union to merge these two lists together to make it one, any student that reflects in the examination list and also in the class list will not be written twice. We just have one single name of such student returned. So that's what union is doing. It will help us to retrieve two different select statements, and just make the ones that are common, that are the same, as a single return. So we will be looking at a query for this video that I have here. We're going to write a query that returns all active customers and all active suppliers. We're having two queries here. The first query is to return all the active customers. We want to see all the active customers and all the active suppliers. And doing this, we are going to be using union to return the single result for this a single file. Let me just say a single file for this query. And to start with, we're going to use our select statement to retrieve all active customers. And I will use a customer ID from the columns we have there, and also the company name also. Going to return it from the customers table. And also I would like to specify the customer ID I want to return, where the customer ID is not null. I don't want where we don't have records in the table. For instance, if there's any rows that doesn't have record in the table, this one will just filter them out, where customer ID is not null. Now, this is the first query that we have written. We have said, okay, I want to see if you run this query, it will run on its own. So we are now using the union to merge them together. Union will follow the first query, and we go also to the second query now. We're going to use select again. Select. This one is for all active suppliers. Select all active suppliers, and from there we're going to go to our suppliers table, where we have our supplier ID, company name, contact name. So we're going to be using supplier ID 1 and also the company name and supplier ID. So we are going to have the company name. You will know that the company name with the first query will be the same. So having two company names will not return in this query. It will just return a single company name. Company name for the supplier table, suppliers table. So let's see this one. Okay. And we're going to be filtering also with where the supplier ID is not null. Where supplier ID is not null. Where supplier ID is not null. Supplier ID is not null. Okay, we end the query and run now. So we see what it returned. Can you see that I just have a single file where we have the customer ID and the company name that the customer ID represents? If you look at this query very well, you won't see names repeated in this query. A single customer ID and a single company name. There won't be any duplicate or repetition. And also, We can add I think they both have, they have country that rather, they have country in the customers table. Let's put country also. You can also add your country to know to know the country of each customer and each suppliers. So we can also add our country here also. We have country also in our suppliers table. So and also run this. We show all where the the companies are located or where the suppliers are located. You can see now we have every company name with their country. So that's what Union does in SQL. It helps us to return two separate select statements and return them in a single format without repetition. I hope you understand this and you can apply them on the job and in our data analytics training. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video.